Hello. I thought I would do something a little bit different. I am currently on my lunch break and I have some time, so why not do a little car chat with you all? So, tomorrow is September 20th and it will mark 1 year post chemotherapy, which means that it's been a year. Been a year since my last chemotherapy session. It's hard to believe. It's one of those things where I can't believe it came so quickly, and B, I also believe it because I feel pretty far removed from that time in my life. I don't know if it's me purposely like blocking it out, not thinking about it. Of course, every day I am reminded of what I've gone through. I mean, there's physical things that always remind me of what I've gone through. Exhibit A, my hair. Exhibit B, my breasts. So there are those reminders, but I think the main thing that I want to highlight on and share with you all is that it doesn't feel like this big dark cloud is over me anymore, or this shadow is following me anymore. What that alludes to is that fear of the cancer still being in me, or that fear of a reoccurrence. The first several months after I finished chemo, I was super just paranoid that they didn't get all the cancer out, and paranoid that if they did, that it was going to come back like very soon. And that was just not a fun few months to live through, because the paranoia, the anxiety, all of those emotions like really take a toll on your physical and your mental health. I am just very grateful and thankful to God that I don't feel like I am in that place anymore. Does that fear come back here and there? Yes, it does. I'm human. But for the most part, it's not like a thief just luring in the corner, just waiting to like capture me. And I attribute it to reading my Bible daily, praying daily, starting off my day on that right foot of making sure I put God first. That is really the only thing that I can attribute it to. There's nothing else that I have done aside from just making God a priority in my life. So that's kind of what's been transformational for me. What's been renewing my mind, what's been renewing my spirit, is making sure I am being mindful about what I am putting not only on my body, in my body, but in my mind. What am I feeding my mind? And I want to make sure that I am feeding it truth. And it's not my truth, but the truth that comes from God. That's where I am at right now. I find myself in a much more peaceful place, in a much more peaceful state of mind. I still have struggles, of course, like any normal human being, but life is sweeter. Life is sweeter, and life is more peaceful. Realizing that it's gonna be a year since these things have happened makes me grateful to realize that I've been blessed with another year of life, and not just life, but another year of health, a year of being in remission, a year of being cancer free. So I'm grateful. I'm thankful to be here. I think it's just lots of gratitude to be here, lots of gratitude to be able to make these videos and read some of your comments, knowing that maybe some of the experiences I've been through have helped you. That is my hope with these videos, is in me sharing my personal journey. Maybe it'll resonate with someone else's. Maybe someone who is going through cancer or is maybe now in remission. Check in on them. I feel like when you're going through cancer, you have so many people checking in on you and helping you and just being there for you. And I feel like when you are in remission, it's just like an interesting thing. You go from like everyone being there to then they're not there anymore. And I'm not saying that like my friends, my family are not there for me. That's not what I'm saying. Like, I have amazing friends, amazing community of people who just support me and are there for me. But it's just different. I don't know how to explain it, but I think that it's still important to check in on your loved ones who are in remission, who they may not have cancer anymore, but now they're left to deal with like the emotional scars and the emotional trauma of what they just went through. So check in on them, because they may be struggling and they're not saying anything. So, and they may feel guilty for even struggling, or they may feel guilty for feeling those emotions, feeling those dark emotions, because you should be happy, right? You should be happy that you're in remission. You should be happy that you don't have cancer anymore. But there is still a lot of like trauma to unpack even when you are going through remission. So needless to say, check in on them because they still need you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, or if you want me to make another video that is more detailed on my surgery, tips for how to prepare for your surgery, you name it, go ahead and drop them in the comment section below. But until then, I will see you next time. Bye.